Welcome to the 2021 King Island race. What an exciting time we've got. We've got a record fleet of 30 boats in the racing division, and then we've got our new rally competitors with 9 in there. A couple have pulled out, but so we're probably going to end up with 7, but that is a fantastic whole total fleet of 37 boats down to King Island. We're just going to quickly look at predict wind here, and we're looking for a Beneteau 40, and we're going to just see how the weather model pans out. So as you can see, starting in more of an east more than a southerly wind, and we'll just stop the model here. And this is the really big difficulty for navigators and tacticians, is there's a strong desire to come out to the east here, but the wind is going to die first in the east when we get further down the track. So just keep watching that and you'll see. But moving down here fairly quickly, the model that the boat is on is the European model, and you can see here is where the wind starts to lighten off. So the boats out here could be in lighter winds than this boat here that's coming down here, but again it's going to be a tricky thing, because as you see, as we come down the coast, you'll see that the wind starts to go a bit more southeast. So the boats out here are going to get a reach in, where these boats are going to be on the wind into the finish line. So there you can see the boats tacking down and coming into the finish line with the wind picking up a little bit. But the wind is generally going to be mild. There's going to be soft patches, so it's going to be quite tricky. So if we go and quickly look at the weather map, we can see we're in this broad high pressure system, and if we look on race day, in the middle of the day, you can see the isobars are quite well spaced, and there's not going to be much wind. And if you look on Sunday, it's going to be good for a trip back, fairly light winds, and the same can be said for Monday. So overall the trip's going to be tricky getting down there on the Saturday, but it's going to be a comfortable trip on the way home. So if we look at Metai and we go to Friday, the hardest part of the trip is, if we look at about 8 o'clock, is southerly winds, so the hardest part is going to be getting to the start. But when we get to Saturday at start time, you can see light southerly, and as we go during the day, the wind starts to lighten off in the east. And as we keep going, it's showing a lot of lightning here, more pressure in here, so a little trick for you there. And then if you look later in the day, you can see, according to the access model, the wind is lightening off, and it is lightening and going east. So the models are not quite definite, but we look forward to seeing out there, and tacticians, good luck, because it's a tricky race.